guys, we're still in Oak Ridge, and we are learning a lot about Oak Ridge today, and right now is no different. Lissa Clark, where in the heck are we?
We're at the American Museum of Science and Energy. We've been here for 62 years to tell the story of the Manhattan Project and the science that evolved.
That is crazy. And just in this, I mean, we just walked in the door and we're already overwhelmed with some things. And some of the exhibitions that you have here for a limited time and not here on a regular basis, this is one of them that we're at now. Tell us about where we're at now.
We're at Nikon Small World. There are over 20 award-winning photomicrographs. So if you want to see the unseen, come here and look at Nikon Small World through August 7th.
August the 7th, and I will tell you, I don't know if our cameras can do a good enough job to display some of these things. Tell me, you were telling me there was a mosquito heart. Is that right? Where is that?
This is the first place winner. It was done by a scientist at Vanderbilt University.
And it's the first one right there?
Yes, the first place.
That's a mosquito heart?
Heart, yes.
That is crazy, I guess.
And then we have a wasp nest over here as well, so you can kind of see the interior. This is where science and art meet. We have also lots of crystals that have been magnified. We have soap bubbles over here. They look kind of fun too.
They do look, this is some crazy fun stuff. How did you guys get this, and how did you get this exhibit?
This is a traveling exhibition from Nikon, and we have enjoyed it so much that we've had it for the entire time that these photographs have run. It's been over 26 years, different award-winning photographs every year.
This is great. Well, we're glad to have these now. You got a couple other exhibits, and something that I am actually very excited about is the Connects pieces. How did this come about, and tell us about it a little bit?
This is another traveling exhibit. We have over 15 models, anywhere from 6 feet, like this one here, that took 12 hours to build, to amusement rides that are 3 feet. You can even participate at our weigh and pay station and build your own Connects souvenir and take it with you.
Oh, that's crazy. You know what? It's bad. You know what I want to do? I want to. I'm the kid that busts down the sandcastle. I want to bust it down. Now, tell us a little bit as we walk over here, because we got another great exhibit that we need to talk about. But tell us a little bit about the American Museum of Science and Energy. Tell us what are some of the services that you offer, and what are the admissions and that kind of thing.
The American Museum of Science and Energy in Oak Ridge is open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and Sunday from 1 to 5. It's very family oriented. We recommend at least a 2-hour stay. Some people stay at least a half a day, maybe longer, because not only do we have the World War II Manhattan Project history that created our secret city, and we have basic hands-on science exhibits where everybody can participate. We have live demonstrations, and just lots and lots of fun for all ages.
I'm having a blast already, and like I said, we barely got through the front door. Tell us about Ed Westcott and his photographs that are here.
Ed Westcott was the official U.S. Army photographer for the Manhattan Project. He was 20 when he was assigned to document the construction of the plants, the building of the city, and the lifestyle of the people. He's 90 today and still lives in one of the wartime houses here in Oak Ridge. So if you want to see what the young people were doing before electronics, and what the adults were doing with their patriotism and their ingenuity and their sacrifices, come and visit the Museum of Science and Energy.
It's some wonderful photographs. I've taken a look at some of those, and what I thought was kind of cool is that you said that some people can come in here and actually find themselves in some of the pictures.
Yes, that's really been exciting for us, because not only are there some people who live here in Oak Ridge that are in the pictures, but people from all over the United States have identified themselves. Even one lady from Georgia, she said, "I know that's me on the boardwalk at the library because I'm the tall one with the knobby knees."
Tall one with the knobby knees. Well, now, I was wondering if you guys could help me with something. I had black tennis shoes when I left Knoxville to come over here to see you guys, and for some reason, since I crossed the fence, I've contracted something.
Well, if you go in our black light room, they will really shine for you.
You think that'll get rid of it? Yeah. That's cool. We got one more thing to check out. If Adam's going to get us over here, how do you guys determine what exhibits that you're bringing into the museum?
A lot of times it depends on what availability is, how it also fits into our mission of science and history.
Right.
And so this particular exhibit that we have here is about the life of Francis Gary Powers, who was the U-2 pilot that was shot down over the Soviet Union in the 1960s and imprisoned in Russia for a year and a half, and then was the first Cold War spy exchange. So
he don't sing in a band called U2?
No, not that I have heard of. That would be something, wouldn't it?
I'm sorry. No disrespect to the exhibit, but you said that earlier, and I was like, is that the band? I mean, no. You notice I barely made it through school, and science was not one of my things, but I'm loving this place. Finish telling us about this before I ruin everything.
Well, what's really interesting is that if you go with somebody my age to this museum, you'll get a lot of extra information. That's why it's good for grandparents and children to come, families to come, because they can see the museum through their children's eyes or learn more through their parents' or grandparents' eyes.
And something I will say, something I've been noticing as we travel through the Smokies and doing this wonderful show that we've grown to love, is that you go to places and you kind of pick up on people's attitudes and the way they treat other people. I see smiles everywhere and people playing together, and this is kind of cool. It's kind of some of the same experiences that we saw when we were over in Fontana, or when we're going to the water parks, and you see some of these same kind of smiles and the same interaction with people that you see in there. How does that make you feel when you just see people come in and they don't have a nuclear breakdown?
Well, what is fun about this place is that we love to share science and we love to share history. This is where those two subjects live. And so when people can come and enjoy themselves and touch and talk to our museum staff, they get so much more out of their visits. So we're always glad to have folks come and see us. Our admission is, well, for a family of 4, you can get in for under $20.
Sounds like a deal.
It is a deal. Adults $5, senior citizens $4, children 6 to 17 $3, and 5 and under are free, and so our active military are free. We are a Blue Star Museum.
That is awesome, and I mean that and a $5 foot long, you can have a good day here in Oak Ridge, and and it's really good to see that you guys are everywhere we've gone today. We have just seen the passion that Oak Ridge really has for their story, and which has excited me a little bit. I'm ready to learn a little bit more about Oak Ridge, and will you, when we come back into Oak Ridge, will you have us back? Can we come back?
Oh, sure. And while we're talking about the history of Oak Ridge, we have a Department of Energy public bus tour that goes once a day. Registration for it begins at 9 o'clock each day, Monday through Friday. We leave at 12 noon, get back at 3 o'clock. We have 4 off the bus stops, so you can really see where the science history happened.
We got to come do that. That sounds awesome. That sounds amazingly awesome. Now, we're going to take a little break on the show, but we're going to go see if we can raise my hair. You think we can?
Yes, somewhere.
It'll be on my arms. That's about it. All right, we're going to take a little break. Thank you for showing us these exhibits, and we hope that tons of people come out and check this out. And I definitely know that we will begin to tell people a lot more about you guys over here. So we're going to take a little break. Thank you again, and we'll be right back.